Moving on to something else here. Imagine that you're 12 years old and you're faced with a life or death situation. Would you have made the right choices? One Triad kid had that exact situation, and his actions may have saved his neighbors' lives. WFMY News 2's Jalen Gilkey was at his school earlier today where he got a very special surprise. Jalen?
Yeah, Jamire Ricker, he was home alone when his family's apartment caught on fire February 25th. After he called 911, he went to each unit in his building to make sure all his neighbors got out safely. Today, the Greensboro Fire Department and Jamire School honored the young man for his heroic effort.
My house is on fire.
Okay, what's the address on Montrose?
I don't know.
Do you live in a house or an apartment?
Apartment.
With that single phone call, 12-year-old Jamire Ricker not only saved his family's apartment, but also the lives of his neighbors. On Thursday, the Greensboro Fire Department and his school had a very special surprise for Jamire.
So we're here today to honor a young man, Jamire, who the night of February 25th called in a structure fire. He attempted to put the fire out, but was unable to because he couldn't find an extinguisher. So he did the next best thing, which was call 911.
Surrounded by his friends and loved ones, Jamire received an Exceptional Civilian Service Award from the Greensboro Fire Department, plus a free trip to one of our North Carolina amusement parks. What has been your favorite part about the day so far?
When I got told I was going to Carowinds, I felt surprised and emotional. Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure on that little guy, and he handled it fine.
Absolutely. So brave, too.
12 years old.
To think to go out and do that, to knock on each door, that's really brave. I bet his parents are super proud.
Yes, oh, so sweet. Just hearing him actually getting kind of emotional about it too, you can tell like it meant a lot to him to be able to help other people. So who knows, maybe he has a future in being a first responder.
It's interesting that that's the age, the tween age is when kids start to transition from kids to young men, young women, and the mindset's different. I'm watching my son, he'll be 12 in a couple weeks, and I'm seeing that maturity level start to shift and everything changing, so he's ahead of the game.
He definitely
Great
is.
story, Jalen.